Hi, I'm Jill Schweitzer, co-host of the Morning Lounge with Jill and Rich on Legends Radio in Palm Beach County. I'm here at the Kravis Center for an exclusive behind-the-scenes backstage tour. You know, the Kravis Center is near and dear to my heart. I have had the great honor and privilege and joy of performing on the stages, of hosting many events through the years, and it's just important right now, more than ever, to see what's going on behind the scenes as the crew readies for the upcoming season. But it's not just me. The Kravis Center is beloved by Palm Beach County. It's the pride and joy. It's South Florida's premier performing arts center located right here in downtown West Palm Beach. And for 28 years and counting, they've been bringing us the most amazing entertainment. I remember the very first year the Kravis Center opened, I'll never forget, I came to see the First Lady of Song, Ella Fitzgerald. It was such a thrilling experience. It was magical, truly. And that's what they do here at the Kravis Center. They bring magical experiences with top touring Broadway hit shows, comedy, dance, classical music, concerts of all kinds, and of course, the arts education program for students of all ages. So, let's get started on the tour.
Check 1, 2. Check, check.
This is the receiving area of Dreyfus Hall. This is the first stop for all performances. This is where they load in for gear and set pieces. And I'm standing in front of one of the elephant doors, so called because it's almost 26 feet tall. Now think of those big set pieces you've seen through the years at the Kravis Center. I'm thinking of that gorgeous grand chandelier from Phantom of the Opera. Now, elephant doors. I did have to ask, did an elephant ever walk through the elephant doors? Well, I have it on good authority that no elephant, but you never know. Now, this door weighs a whopping 15,000 pounds. It is built to keep the sound in, but it's not gonna keep us out. Come on. Come on in. Isn't this amazing? So this is the performer's view from the edge of the stage looking out on Dreyfus Hall. 2,195 seats. And the stage itself is 120 feet wide by 60 feet deep. And to get a little more in-depth on Backstage, I'm gonna hand it over to Melinda Gallant, who is the stage manager here at the Kravis Center.
Excellent. Do I have sound and monitors?
As a stage manager here at the Kravis Center, I'm involved in all aspects of the theater production, from the beginning of the day when we load the show in to the end of the day when we load the show out. Our goal here at the Kravis Center is to give you, the audience member, the very best theater experience that we can. You've already heard here at the Kravis Center's Dreyfus Hall that we have over 2,000 seats. But did you know that over 150 of those can disappear in our orchestra pit? Here comes PUTZIG, our head carpenter, to tell you a little bit more about that.
Standing by on pit, and pit, go.
The 164 seats in our orchestra pit are lowered down over 25 feet under the stage. The screw jack system raises and lowers the pit in 2 sections. These sections descend into the basement, where we remove 4 chair wagons.
We're in the basement of the Kravis Center, and this is the mule that we use to move the chair wagons.
This machine is called the mule because it does the heavy physical work of multiple people.
Going back up to seating level. Now that you've seen the removal and restore of some of the orchestra seating, we hope to see you back in one of these seats soon.
Here at the Kravis Center, we have all the necessary backstage spaces to make sure a show goes off without a hitch. Depending on the production, there could be anywhere from 6 to over 60 team members working backstage to make sure everything goes smoothly from before the curtain goes up until long after the final bow. Here at the Kravis Center, we host everything from small shows featuring just a few actors to large-scale multi-act productions. So a load-in, which is when all the set pieces, costumes, lights, special effects, equipment, and more are loaded in and set up. It could take anywhere from a few hours to a few days. There's always excitement in the air when the gigantic semi-trailers pull up to the loading dock. Our technical director, Bob Rogers, has an office just outside the stage door. The technical director manages ticketed events in all of the venues here at the center, including Dreyfus Hall, Person Hall, Rinker Playhouse, and the Gimelstob Ballroom. He manages the staff and the technical logistics of all incoming productions. We have a prop room, a conductor suite, and a state-of-the-art security system. And in case a costume breaks during the show, we have an amazing wardrobe room just downstairs. We're gonna go over to Diane CARLTON, our theater operations coordinator, who's gonna show you where the stars hang out.
Welcome to the stage left backstage hallway. One of the favorite rooms in this area is the green room. It's where all the artists and stars go to enjoy a meal and hang out and get ready to start the show. On this level, we have 4 separate star dressing rooms. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Let's take a look at star dressing room number 1.
We told you stay out of the wardrobe room.
Okay, I've got to get these down to wardrobe. Sounds like someone's in the wood shop. How about you guys go to the wood shop? I'm going to wardrobe. Enjoy the rest of the tour.
As production supervisor, Rick Gonzalez wears many hats as he coordinates the crew. Today, he's here in the wood shop.
Here at the Kravis Center wood shop, we weld, we cut wood, we custom fabricate. Also, in the middle of a show, if something breaks, I fix it.
The wood shop is important for touring companies to maintain their props and scenery, keeping them show ready. Another point of interest on the stage is where we store our concert towers. Unfortunately, they are manually powered. They take the acoustical sounds of an orchestra and help distribute them throughout the hall for the best sound experience. Also stored upstage is a wide assortment of lighting fixtures and cables. Our audio engineers take advantage of an extensive patch point network that sends signals to and from the front of house engineer, who is stationed out in the audience so he can hear what the audience hears. Have you ever wondered about a theater's ghost light? Although it may sound spooky, a ghost light is simply a single light bulb left burning whenever the theater is dark. And the term dark doesn't mean the lights are out. It's a term we use to describe a time period when there is no show going on in the theater. Diego SACCHI, production supervisor, is going up to the fly rail on stage right, where he takes cues from the head carpenter and stage manager.
Here at the Kravis Center, the fly rail is 40 feet above from the stage. 40 feet above from the stage. 40 feet, that's height. And this is where we move the scenery, legs and borders, and the lighting in and out for the performances.
The fly rail is a counterbalance system with 96 line sets. Each line set can require weights ranging from 10 pounds to 1,500 pounds, helping to fly up Peter Pan or an enormous chandelier.
I hope you enjoy your tour of the fly rail. Now it's time to go even higher and meet our lighting techs.
We have 3 catwalks for access to lighting and other equipment. Our crew sometimes call this up in the clouds.
I'm KARALYN FITZGERALD, and I'm a lighting technician for the Kravis Center.
KARALYN is on our mid catwalk, over 60 feet in the air.
I'm at the Kravis Center, Dreyfus Concert Hall, high above the stage, focusing lights for our upcoming performance. This light is ready to go. One of my other responsibilities is running a follow spot. Let's go check out the spot booth. Here we are in the Dreyfus Concert Hall's follow spot booth. I'm getting ready to take cues from the stage manager so that we can light up the performers no matter where they are on stage. I hope you've enjoyed this part of the tour. Now let's go back down on stage where Eric is programming lights for a show.
Thank you, Carolyn. You're focusing one of the 400 lights we have here at the Kravis Center, conventional lights. We also have moving lights, which we bring all together here on the light board to bring the most dazzling light show we possibly can to each individual production.
EFRAIN CHURA is the front of house engineer, or A1.
As the head audio engineer here at the Kravis Center, my job is for you to have the best sound experience you can have. Check 1, 2. Here at the Kravis Center, I have the honor of mixing everything from a famous comedian to an international symphony, from one microphone to 100 microphones, and everything in between.
Sound engineers will adjust volume levels and frequencies of individual microphones, balancing the overall sound experience. And yes, EFRAIN does know what all those buttons do.
Thank you for visiting me here at front of house in Dreyfus Hall at the Kravis Center. Hope to see you soon.
So there you have it. How amazing is Backstage at the Kravis Center? I hope you enjoyed your exclusive tour, and I hope you are as excited as I am to see the curtains rise again on all of the Kravis Center stages. If you want more information, all you have to do is go to the official website, kravis.org, to get concert dates, performance information, tickets. It's all there, and we're here for you at the Kravis Center, and we thank you.